disturbed in the experiment. Helen, no matter how lovely our intentions, no matter how lonely we are, how much we want animals and people to like us, we have no right to endanger the genius about us. Now, we have spoken about this before, and this time we are going to remember. Aren't you?
Help. Please help me.
Helen, let me help you into the specimen room.
Let me call you sweetheart. I'm in love with you. Let me hear you whisper.
Every non-technical way. Oh, good evening, Helen. I will be with you in a moment. If you need any assistance between now and morning, don't hesitate to call. Extra scalpels, dissection scissors, autoclave glassware. Pleasant dreams. I hope you're well this evening, Helen.
When they gonna kill it?
Don't say kill, Helen. You make it sound like murder. Besides, you won't have to go into the laboratory at all this evening.
When they gonna do it?
They will be back around 7, but don't worry. I'm going to let you go home early so you won't have to be in the building.
What do they do?
What do you mean, what do they do?
How do they kill it?
Nicotine mustard, Helen. Nicotine mustard. It's very humane. They inject it.
Just 'cause it don't talk, they gotta kill it?
There's that word again.
Maybe he's a mute.
Do you have all your paraphernalia?
Some human beings are mute, you know. Just because they don't talk, we don't kill them.
It looks to me as if you're ready to open a new box of steel wool.
Maybe he can type with his nose. Did they try that?
Now, Helen.
Miss Morey, I don't mind doing the lab.
Absolutely not, Helen. I am placing it off limits for your own good. You are too emotionally involved.
Oh, well, I can do it, honest. I'm not emotionally involved.
Trust me, Helen. Trust me.
Yes, Miss Morey. You don't need me. Just say something to them. Say anything you want. Say help. Anything. They just need to hear you say something. You want me to tell them? I'll tell them. I'll just say I heard you say help. Okay? I'll go tell them.
No.
They're gonna kill you. What? Plan? Plan? What plan?
Oh, Miss Morey doesn't want you in here. She says you're not to be in the lab and I'm not to talk to you anymore about what's going to happen tomorrow because I make you nauseous.
Do you know anything about a plan?
She's going to be mad. What plan?
Something to do with
Do I really make you nauseous?
about the dolphin.
I don't know. They write their plans in an experiment book. Sometimes they write in a big experiment book.
Where?
I don't know.
Find it, please.
I don't know where he keeps this stuff. Sometimes he puts it in the top and sometimes he puts it in the bottom.
Find it and bring it to me in the animal's morgue, please.
Well, I'll try. I've got better things to do, you know. Can't waste my time looking for something that's none of my business anyway. And I never knew I made anybody nauseous.
She's looking at the doors.
Wait till she stops. Intelligence, language, marine biology, neurology, navigation, marine biology.
She's coming. She's
what,
coming.
What?
She's coming.
Oh, you better hide.
Well,
Get behind the table. Take the book.
Helen,
Yes, Miss Murray.
would you feel better if we talked about it?
About what?
Oh, you're such a nice person, Helen. And I know what you're going through. Believe me. I'm going to tell you something that I've never told anyone. When I first came to Abba Dabba, I fell in love with an animal myself. An alley cat. Pussycat. That's what I called it. Pussycat.
Did they cut off its head?
Helen, I sense a touch of bitterness in your voice. Don't think I wasn't bitter when I saw what had happened to Pussycat.
I bet Pussycat was bitter, too.
But then I began to realize that I was just being selfish. Before what happened to Pussycat happened, I was the only one benefiting from her. Now she is borrowed at least once a month. Why, last week she went to an anatomy seminar at St. Vincent's Medical School.
It's nice you let her out once in a while.
In life, she was unnoticed and worthless, except to me. Now she belongs to the ages. I hope that is some comfort to you.
Oh, it's very comforting.
Good. Well, perk you up time, Helen. Tell Dan he's in the laboratory.
Perk you up, time for your perk you up.
Tell him we have lady fingers.
We have lady fingers.
Such a strange name for a confectionery, isn't it? Almost macabre.
They're almost my favorite fingers. Miss Morey,
Yes, Helen?
I was wondering
Yes, dear?
why they want dolphins to talk.
Now, Helen. Just enjoy your treat. I was the same way about Pussycat. Why, right up until the last moment, I kept saying, what good is vivisection? What good is vivisection?
What good is vivisection?
Oh, a lot of good, believe me.
Like what? Supposing they did talk.
Well, like fishing, for instance. If we could communicate with dolphins, they might be willing to herd fish for us. The fishing industry would be revolutionized. Millions of fish being herded into nets by our little mammal friends.
Is that all?
Oh, heavens, no. They would be a blessing to the human race. A blessing.
Do they really have dancing at the DuPont?
I said I heard a rumor they had dancing.
What kind?
Oh, waltzes and foxtrots, I suppose.
No, I mean, what kind of blessing it would be?
Why, oceanography. They would be worshipped in oceanography, checking the Gulf streams, taking water temperatures, depths, salinity readings, to say nothing of the contribution they would make in marine biology, navigation, linguistics. Oh, Helen, it gives me the chills.
It would be good if they talked.
God's own blessing, Helen, God's own blessing. And if we could make friends with them, talk to them, they might be willing to herd all those fish for us.
All right, little mammal friends. Today we want swordfish. Big, fat, meaty ones, suitable for controlled portion sizing. Go and get them.
My dear friends, my dear, dear friends, we're most curious about seismographic readings at the bottom of the Mariana Trench. Oh, but do be careful. We're very unsure of the weather above that area.
Our linguistics lesson today will consider the most beautiful word in the English language, love. Do you have a word like it in Dolphinese? A word similar to love? It has a nice sheen.
What?
It has a nice sheen. The floor up here where it's dried.
Thank you. Miss Moray,
Yes, Helen?
are you sure it would be good for us if dolphins talked?
Now. Helen, are you still thinking about that? You better leave now, Helen. It's almost time.
No, I'm almost finished.
Well, I can't find the head vice.
I beg your pardon?
The head vice. I can't find the head vice. You can't cut through the skull without a head vice.
Did you look on 5? They had it there last week for what they did to the Saint Bernard they had.
I can't hear you.
The Saint Bernard. They had it for the Saint Bernard.
On 5?
That is what I said.
Looked on 5. Didn't see any head vice.
You come with me. Must have been staring you in the face. Staring you right in the face. We will be right back, Helen.
I looked at your book. I looked at your book, all right. And you know what I think? I don't think much of you. That's what I think. Oh, shut up. Book. I'm not interested. You eat yourself silly. But to get a few fish for some hungry humans is just too much for you. I'm going to tell him you can talk. Oh, you don't like that, huh? Well, I don't like lazy, selfish humans, mammals or animals. Oh, you'd do anything to avoid a little work, wouldn't you? Okay, cut it out. Cut it out. You're getting water all over the floor. I guess you don't like us. I guess you don't like us enough to... You'd rather die than help us. Yes. I guess you do hate us. Military implications. War. Plant mines in enemy waters. Deliver atomic warheads. War. Nuclear torpedoes. Attach bombs to submarines. Terrorize enemy waters. War, war, war.
And if we could talk to them, we'd get them to herd fish all right. One way or another, they'd do exactly as they were told.
All right, you dolphins. Today we want you to herd fish. Herd all the fish you can away from the enemy waters. Destroy their food supply. Detonate underwater poison bombs. Foul the enemy coastline. Make the waters unfit for life of any kind.
Enemy fleets are located here and here and here. Now you'll have 27 hours to attach nuclear warheads before automatic detonation. Our objective, total annihilation.
Our linguistics lesson today will consider the most basic word in the English language, hate. Do you have a word like it in Dolphinese? If you don't, we will teach you every nuance of ours, every nuance of the word hate.
They're already thinking about ways to use you for war. Is that why you can't talk to them? What did you talk to me for? You won't talk to them, but you talk to me because there's something you want. Something you want me to do. Something I can do. What? Hmm?